Good morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you in today's GK class of Standard 6th, that is your 6th class. Okay, so before going ahead with today's discussion over the class, again I would like to stay here, that is, please try to take some of the necessary precautions as our recovery rate has gone up to 80% or even more than that. So this is much better news for us, that is we are able to get mostly two kinds of peoples are getting affected the most. One, the children's and the older peoples. So children's whose immunity power is low or it has not been developed properly, and at the same time the older peoples whose immunity power is day by day decreasing. Okay, so these are the two categories of people in the case of human beings who are affected by this COVID-19 maximum. So I request you, as well as if there is any older person in your homes, grandparents or anyone, I request you to please take utmost care of them as well as of yourself. Okay, so that we as well as your entire family do not get into any kind of trouble. Okay, so let's starting with today's discussion. First and the foremost thing, I would really like to congratulate all of you for securing very good marks in your UT2. Okay, I got some of them in the Zoom classes. I heard from some of you that some of you have got even full marks as well. Most of you have got full marks. Okay, so this is really a good sign for us, because mostly the thing is that only your current affair portion is going to be little bit tricky, which you don't have. Rest all the portions are already given in your book only. Okay, so if you are able to prepare both the things, that is your bookish part as well as your current affairs, so this is really a good sign for you that you are really updated with your current affairs and you are listening to me as well as my instructions as directed by me. Okay, so let us start our today's class without wasting any time. And once again I congratulate each and everyone, those who have got very good marks, superb. Those who have got full marks, excellent. Those who have not been able to get good marks, I request you to please pay attention, start studying, so that exams are near, you do not get into any kind of trouble, as well as please don't get carried away by any kind of other activities apart from your playing, sleeping, eating and your studying. Okay, just make sure that you have only these four things in your life, and that too in a balanced state, that is playing, sleeping, eating and your studying. That's it, nothing more than that. Okay, so let us start with today's discussion. Today what we are going to do is, first and the foremost thing that is we are going to do is we will be tallying all the answers. Okay, today's class is basically for tallying up the answers only, because I have shared the answers to you, or maybe I have not. Okay, I don't know. And I told you also to just please have a recheck from the back the answers. I know most of you would have done, but there are some who have not done, so that is why I would be doing it today. And I request each and every one of you to please take your books as well as the pencil, so that you also keep on rechecking your answers with me, and at the same time we finalize this part as much as possible today, or in the next class we'll be completing this answers discussion. Okay, so let me first share the screen. And as I told you, okay, what I remember is that in the last class I told you that I'll be providing you the PDF of the half yearly portions. Okay, so due to some of the urgent works as well as the busy schedule of mine own, okay, I have not been able to prepare the entire half yearly portions, but what I have done is that UT portions are already with you. Okay, I have uploaded it on the school app as well, and the remaining portions of the UT2 will also be getting uploaded in the next PDF. So you will be having only two PDFs which will be covering that entire half yearly portion. First PDF of UT2 PDF, and the second PDF will be consisting all the remaining pages of the half yearly, that is your except PT2 or UT2. Okay, so this was the information. First we'll be going ahead with the UT2, and thereafter we'll be going ahead with the periodic test, and the remaining pages of the half yearly. Okay, so let us start. this we will be doing later on. Okay, highest, tallest, and then the answers. Okay, so in this way I have made some of the arrangements so that you do not get into any kind of trouble. Okay, as well as we will be able to match it in a much more clear manner. Okay, from this way. Now see, this was the first page number, that was our highest, tallest, and as well as your widest. So starting with this one. Okay, let us see here. Okay, that is your page number 7. So the largest island, that is your D. Okay, D. Highest mountain peak, that is K. Okay, highest peak in India, A. Then it is your F. Okay, then I, then B, E, C, J, G, L, H. Okay, again I am repeating once more. Okay, please don't forget, these are if you can see, this is the question and this one is your answer. Okay, so world's deepest lake is your H. So H is this one, that is your Lake Baikal. Okay, or Lake Baikal. So in this way we are going to do the today's class, that is, we'll be matching all the answers so that we do not get into any kind of trouble. And it is my humble request from each and every one of you to please take your books and please do take it seriously, because this is the final call, you can say, or this is the last time we are going to catch up with the answers. Next week already we are going to have the revision of the remaining part, or even we'll be going ahead with the test as well. Okay, so this is how, or this is what we are going to do today. So again I am telling you, just please match it once more. It is D, K, A, F, I, B, E, C, J, G, L, H. Okay, moving ahead with the next one. This is your My India, that is your page number 8 here. Okay, first one is your Mekhala Chador. Second one, in which year Constitution of India? 1950. Okay, next 18 years. Next was your Chhattisgarh. Next is your Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, who was also known as the Iron Man of India. Next we have the Chambal, next on which the Gandhi Sagar Dam has been constructed. Next we have the name of the first supercomputer built in India, that is your Param. Okay, next we have Mount Saramati. Okay, next is your Indira Point. Next we have Samhar Salt Lake. Okay, next we have Eastern and Western Ghats. Name of the tallest mountain, that is your Kanchenjunga. Next, line that separates India from Pakistan, Radcliffe Line. Okay, Dhola Sadia Bridge, Bhupen Hazarika Setu. Okay, Bhupen Hazarika Setu. So this was the complete name of this part. Okay, moving ahead with this, that is, we have the deficiency diseases. So starting with the first one. Okay, that is our page number 9. Night blindness is D, that is vitamin D. Second, beriberi A. Okay, rickets F. Then it's scurvy B, pellagra H, osteoporosis G, goiter C, kwashiorkor I, anemia E. Okay, moving ahead with the second part. Here also it is match the following only: vitamin A C, vitamin B3 D, vitamin B12 A, vitamin C F, vitamin D B, and vitamin E. That is, vitamin E is present in E options, vegetable oil as well as your nuts. Okay, so this was our page number 9. If we move ahead with this, so we have amazing animals, that is your page number 12, I hope. Okay, amazing animals. Okay, just hold on, I hope I have shared the screen. Okay, and you are able to see this thing. So let us go ahead. Okay, alright, amazing animals. The first one is your C. Okay, second one is your G, third one is your F, fourth one is your H. Okay, fifth one is A, sixth one is B, seventh is L, eighth one is D, ninth one is K, 10th one is J, 11th is your I, and 12th is your E. Okay, that is your armadillo. Okay, next if we move ahead with this, okay, now this was the page which is little bit tricky, that is famous first when we are talking about. Okay, so this was having some or the other what you can say is that some of the problems related to this was that the answers were not matching with the previous ones, with the answers given on the internet. Okay, as if we move ahead today's class, okay, let me try to show you that same thing. Okay, that is what are the mismatch which are being seen here. Okay, so if we go ahead with the first option, that is if we go this is the question is that the first person to go into space. Okay, here the option, the first one is your G, that is your Yuri Gagarin. Okay, so if we go ahead with this part, that is if we search it on the internet, that is first person to go into space, so Yuri Gagarin, this answer is completely correct. Okay, matching with the given part. Okay, next if we move ahead, first woman to win a Pulitzer Prize for poetry. Okay, this was the page which was having some of the answers which are being wrong. Okay, some of them are there, not all. Okay, so first woman, so second option is your E, that is your Sarah Teasdale. First woman president of India, that is your H, Pratibha Patil. Okay, first person to win 2 Nobel Prizes, that was your Marie Curie, that is your I. Then first woman in space, this was your Valentina Tereshkova. Okay, first cricketer to score 100 centuries, I hope no other than your Sachin Tendulkar. Okay, next 7th first Asian to win a Nobel Prize, that is your Rabindranath Tagore. Okay, next if we go ahead, first woman to win an Olympic gold medal, that is 8th option, so here it is C, that is Charlotte Cooper. Next, first woman to cross the Atlantic in an aeroplane, that is your K, Amelia Earhart. First person to score 10,000 runs in test cricket, that is your J, that is Sunil Gavaskar. First Indian woman to reach the summit of Mount Everest, that is your Bachendri Pal, that is your L. First Asian woman to cross the English Channel, okay, 12th one, this is your D, Aarti Saha. Okay, or Arati Saha, Aarti Saha basically. Okay, next if we move ahead, so we have the science quiz. Okay, when we are going ahead with the science quiz, so just now we have discussed deficiency of iron causes anemia, tearing of paper, physical change, movement of an elbow, hinge joint, bad cholesterol, low density LDL. Okay, next if we have sun, moon and earth are in the same line, so this is known as your solar eclipse. Region of strongest magnetism at the poles, release of water through the stomata, transpiration, milk is miscible, light can travel, hyperopia is also referred to as farsightedness. Okay, next is your eco warriors. When we are moving ahead, eco basically means related to environment, that is your ecology, that is the study of environment is known as ecology. Okay, first one, that is basically we are going ahead with some kind of this is your eco warriors. Okay, so the eco warriors which are there is your famous first accidental inventions, characters we love, eco warriors are here. Okay, so the very first option is your Greenpeace, second one Global Greens, third one Worldwide Fund for Nature, next one Oceania. Okay, moving ahead with some more things, that is we have matched the following also here. Narmada Bachao Andolan, so this is basically Medha Patkar. Chipko movement, Sundarlal Bahuguna. Save Silent Valley movement, Sugatha Kumari. Apiko movement, Pandurang Hedge. Okay, next if you move ahead, building bonanza, that is your page number 20 and 21. So if we see here, the first is your C, second is G, third one is B, fourth is F, fifth is E, sixth is A, seventh is I, eighth is D, ninth is H. Okay, again I am repeating, just match it once more. It's C, G, B, F, E, A, I, D, H. Okay, moving ahead with the next one, that is all about planets. So all about planets, basically what we are going to do is here, page number 22. Okay, first one is your Uranus and Neptune. Next is your Pluto. Next is Neptune. Next in that same we have Venus as well. Next is your terrestrial planets. Then we have giant planets, same, fourth one only, terrestrial. First option is your terrestrial planets, second option is your giant planets, fifth one 67 and 62. Next, methane, the formula for methane is CH4. Next we have Venus. Okay, so this completes our all about planets. If we move ahead with this, that is the medicinal plants. So when we are talking about the medicinal plants, so the very first one, that is quinine, obtained from the bark of this tree, cinchona. Next if we move ahead, the juice of this plant making cosmetics, aloe vera. Okay, oil from this herb used for treating hair loss, bhringraj. Okay, purifying blood and treating cold and cough, amla. Husk of the seeds called psyllium, isabgol. Okay, tall tree used as traditional medicine for many ailments, eucalyptus. Next we have popular kitchen ingredient, garlic. Oil from this plant is often recommended for toothaches, clove. It is one of the most commonly found Indian trees, that is your neem. Okay, so next if we have here, so we have the inspiring Indians, that is given on page number 26. So the first option is your D, that is Mahatma Gandhi. D, you must be the change you wish to see in the world. Kailash Satyarthi. A, that is an equation for me has no meaning unless it expresses a thought of God. Sorry, C part. Just hold on. Okay, I hope this has been wrong here. Okay, please just make the corrections. See, this is the mistake which we have done. Nobody has told me also. Inspiring Indians when we are talking about. So first option is D. Okay, that is correct. No problem. Kailash Satyarthi is C. That is, there is no greater violence than to deny the dreams of our children. Third, Mother Teresa. G. That is, spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. Okay. Next we have Rabindranath Tagore, that is your F. You can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. Next we have Srinivasan Ramanujan, that is your fifth option, that is your A. That is an equation for me has no meaning unless it expresses a thought of God. Next, APJ Abdul Kalam, E. That is your sixth option is E. You have to dream before your dreams can come true. Lata Mangeshkar, B. There was drive and determination in me. I was not born to lose. Okay. So again I am repeating, just match it once more. It's D, C, G, F, A, E and B. Last option. Okay. Wonders of the ancient world. Here the first option, let us move ahead. Wonders of the ancient world, page number 30. Okay. The first option is your B, second option is your D, third one is A, fourth one is F, fifth one is G, sixth one is C, and seventh one is E, that is your lighthouse at Alexandria, Egypt. Okay, so this was our 12th page in UT2, that is your page number 30. If we move ahead with the women leaders, next option, so we have here Arundhati Bhattacharya, the State Bank of India; Chanda Kochar, I told you the story of her, ICICI Bank; Kiran Manjumdar Shah, Biocon; okay, Nana Lal Kidwai, HSBC; Vandana Luthra, VLCC. Okay, moving ahead with the odd one out, let us see what we have here. Page number 34, that is the last page of UT2, and thereafter we will be going ahead with our half yearly syllabus. Okay, first one, odd one out, is Mohan Bagan. Okay, second one, Tom Sawyer; third one, Wayne Rooney; fourth one, Gianni Jail Singh; next, Great Expectations; next, Golem; next, Marie Curie; next, Algeria; next, Pulikali; next, Turkey; next, Ryan Gosling; last one, The Fate of the Furious. Okay, so this was the odd one out. Okay, I hope you all would have done. Okay, I don't think I have to repeat it. If you want, I can. First one, Mohan Bagan, Tom Sawyer, Wayne Rooney, Gianni Jail Singh, Great Expectations, Golem, Marie Curie, Algeria, Pulikali, Turkey, Ryan Gosling, The Fate of the Furious. Okay, so this was our entire UT2 part which we have completed. Okay, if we move ahead, but first let us have a quickly look over the time. Okay, already it's 22 minutes has been passed, so still we have the time, so let us go ahead with that half yearly portions, that is the remaining pages of the half yearly. Okay, so this is your Let's Dance. Okay, that is your page number 10. The first one is your kabuki, second one salsa, hip hop, tango, flamenco, ballet, waltz, yanko, and apsara. Okay, again I'm repeating, it's kabuki, salsa, hip hop, tango, flamenco, ballet, waltz, yanko, and your apsara. Okay, next if we go ahead with unique sports, okay, that is your page number 11. So the very first one is your D, next is your B, third one is H, fourth one is F, that is the javelin throw basically, if I'm not wrong. Okay, right, javelin throw, F1. Next if we have fifth one, that is your G, sixth is E, seventh is A, and eighth one is C. Okay, ninth one is I, that is your gymnastic. Is that clear? So after this, let us move ahead with the next part, that is your crime fiction. So when we are moving ahead with the crime fiction, so this is our page number 16. Okay, so the first one, due to the flash of the camera, the pencil's writing has not been visible properly. Please try to understand and please match it carefully. The Hound of the Baskervilles, author was Arthur Conan Doyle and the main character was Sherlock Holmes. Okay, next one, Murder on the Orient Express, the author was Agatha Christie and the main character was Hercule Poirot. Okay, From Russia with Love, that is we have Ian Fleming, that is the James Bond. Next we have Feluda series, that is given by Pradosh C. Mitra, main character, and this was given by your Satyajit Ray. Okay, Satyan Beshi, Shardindu Bandyopadhyay, okay, that is your Byomkesh Bakshi. Next, The Lost Symbol. So this was by your Dan Brown and the main character was Robert Langdon. The Innocence of Father Brown, that was your G.K. Chesterton. Main character is your Father Brown. Okay, if we move ahead with the Sporty Mix, so Sporty Mix is here, page number 17. Let us go ahead with this part. What are we having here? Okay, 2536. Still we can go ahead. Alright, the Sporty Mix. In this case, who amongst the highest number of gold medals? Michael Phelps, that is first is your C. First to win 5 Wimbledon tennis titles. Bjorn Borg, that is your B. First Indian athlete to win a medal in World Athletics Tournament. Anju Bobby George, that is your C. Fourth one, 2000. Women allowed to compete for the first time, pole vault, that is your B. This is your fourth option, B. Okay. Fifth is your C, that is Prakash Padukone. Sixth one is your Leander Pace, that is your A. Seventh is also A, that is Nico Rosberg. So again I am repeating just once more. Please have a look over the options. It's C, B, C, B, C, A, A. Okay, moving ahead, we have the brain wheels here. Okay, we have to find out some of the words which have some or the other meanings, either related to or just opposite of the word which is given in the center. Okay, so crawl, butterball and your overhaul, rhymings basically. Second one, educate, that is the synonyms, that is your teach and enlighten. Next one was your migrate, so antonyms, remain and stay. Little, that is comparative and superlative degrees, that is your less and least. Allergy, that is basically your anagrams, I hope. Gallery and largely. Okay, so this was there. If you move ahead with one more page, that is your page number 6 of remaining portions, characters we love. Okay, so characters we love, here we have this one, that is your page number 23. The first character is your Pip. Okay, next one is your Sherlock Holmes. Third one is your Joe March. Next one, Tintin. Next is your Nancy Drew. Next is Reginald Jeeves. Next, last one is Hercule Poirot. If you remember just now in the last only we have discussed about this main character. Okay, so I hope this is enough for today. We have completed till page number 6 of remaining half yearly portions. Rest will be doing in the next class. Okay, because already it's 28:40, that is already 28 minutes has been passed. Okay, so see a class, it will be of no use if you are not going to match the answers properly. Okay, because sometimes may be possible that mistakes can be there either from my side or from your side or from anyone's side. Okay, so please, that is why I am giving you this one or 1.5 class or even 2 classes, just for having the proper matching of the answers, so that you as do not get into any kind of troubles during your examinations. Okay, so I hope you are going to follow my instructions and at the same time start learning the UT2 PDF pages as well as the half yearlies which I have given you or which we have discussed today. And at the same time, please do not forget to take all the necessary precautions so that you as well as your family do not get into any kind of trouble. So this was all for today. Thanks a lot for being with me. Have a superb day ahead. Thank you.